My team's still in the playoffs. So, but they done. They done playing. Because they beat their squad. Everybody else still playing, you feel me? Let's go Naptown. Semifinals, last game. Game 4 against the Celtics. What are you gonna do? Put on them yellow jerseys.
Checking in with the community and getting tips on how to better your game is what we do best here at 2KTV.
And today we have former pro player and content creator Yay Not Gaming. He has so much knowledge to share. We're so excited to have you on the show today. So tell me about when you started to play NBA 2K.
So I got into NBA 2K back in high school. I want to say 2K7. I'll end up being one of the best players in the school, so they had me play against people at other schools. Kind of made like a slight reputation in high school. Once I got the...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far. Right here on 2K Sports. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the vault. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Graham in at the 1 spot. You look at Indiana, and they can put an end to this series in no time tonight, Greg.
And that's got to be the approach that they take mentally. When you've got a team facing elimination, don't even give them a glimmer of hope. Put your foot down right away, close it out, and get a nice rest before the conference finals.
You're right. Don't give them any hope. Here's White. Pacers with the rebound. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Too small.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Porzingis staying in the wing.
White against Siakam. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Carries it from three-point range.
The outside shooting of Porzingis, I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Here's Nembhard. White covering. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 6. Shot goes down.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Down low, here's Graham. Here's Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank, because he usually makes a bunch of those.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throw down for him. There might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So that's the game plan.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Graham with the rebound.
Yeah, right. He's
and
not getting
Graham
more
will bring it
open
up to
outside.
Boston. Brown the pass to Graham. Matherin against Brown. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to Halliburton. On the clock. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
Pass to Graham. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's White missing.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
White inside. Lamar covering.
Andrew Nembhard, first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for White.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Halliburton with it. The kick out to Walker. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Miles Turner. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Matherin against White. Pass to Toppin. From outside the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Holiday dishes to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Gata. The kick out to Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers leading by 6. Inside. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Halliburton against Holiday. And there's the drive. Here's Walsh. And again, unable to change momentum here. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's the pass to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Derek White. 1:03 left in the first. Here's Walsh. Neesmith covering. Hauser the pass to Keita. Up again. Great positioning on the prevent.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Good on the three-point shot. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin. Mathurin with the ball. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Obi Toppin has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 10. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Jason.
Here's Porzingis over Siakam. Tipped away. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 10-point game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And inside, Tatum on him. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Indiana. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And it's Graham missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Porzingis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Halliburton against Graham. And there are the Pacers with
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtics trail by 15. They get a hand on it. Driving in and finished off by Halliburton.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Halliburton against Graham. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Indiana foul.
And so Graham will bring it up to the Celtics. Trailing by 19. Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Halliburton kicks to Walker for the 3. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist.
3.
Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's White. And that time, also a missed shot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Timeout called the Celtics.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
You can see all my live streams.
Drew Holiday checked in for the Celtics. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Porzingis, that's a 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Halliburton against Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Turner.
Miles Turner with the mid-range.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Boston again missing.
And they had some bunched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Substitution on the court.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brown. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Wasted no time on that one. Turner's got 11.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Get that out of here. What? Oh.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep, Walker and Indiana. Another 3.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Brown the pass to Walsh. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Queta. They get a bet. Shot to stop the run. Misses the layup. Indiana's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Five to shoot. Outside Turner. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed. That's over from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Keita. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Supposed to go strong in the first place.
Now, here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe on this one.
To the line.
At the line for the Pacers.
That free throw good from Walker. And Indiana making a change here. And so Walker nails both of them. So it's Indiana with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
39-point lead, leading by 40 at the half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this round 2 conference semifinal. Checking out the Pacers, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys deliver.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
White in his shooting guard. With Brown playing small forward. Miles. The post pair. First Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Graham in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Turner playing hard out here.
First free throw is good.
You really like the chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so he's able to get one of two.
They've shown some strength in their paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Mathurin against Tatum. Halliburton for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Boston shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Fires from deep. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Shots good by Turner.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Outside, White. Outside, Porzingis. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Graham against Halliburton. Outside, Turner. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Turner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Brown against Mathurin. Brown, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice job by Halliburton. Showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
No question.
First one falls for him.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Halliburton hits them both. The Celtics have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Outside Mathurin. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Left side Tatum. There's the lob to Brown.
You've got to appreciate the passing. Results in a great look.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Halliburton finds Siakam. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Siakam passes to Turner. Here's Graham. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they recover it. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porzingis has got 15 points.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Porzingis. Brown the pass to Tatum. Graham kicks to White. Pocket 6. Out to Porzingis. Over Turner. Porzingis can't hit. Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Mathurin.
Assisted by
Mathurin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Turner's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Brown the pass to Tatum to stop the run. The Pacers pull it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Halliburton passes to Turner. Stolen by Tatum. Graham in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Indiana moving it around. Indiana again turning it over. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Jarris Walker. Pascal Siakam is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
1:12 left in the third. White against Siakam. And it's White missing. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Tatum against Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam inside the three-point line. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Tatum down low. Covered by Siakam. Bring him against Halliburton. Can they get it? The kick out to Brown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Brown throws it down.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Pacers running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Oh, get that out of here. Get that out of here. Pacers. Miles Turner with 37 blocks. It's a block party.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. On the court for Indiana, Siakam is out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Mikhail Luke in at the 2 guard. Jackson passes to Siakam. Good work there as it goes. Siakam's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. Pass to Walsh. McConnell against Holiday. Over McConnell. Bank shot. No good. Now Nesmith. Passes it to McConnell. Siakam, high post. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Nesmith with the slam.
Assist.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Holiday, the pass to Grimes. Queta. They shoot again. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with a slam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Holiday against McConnell. Here's Grimes. No good again that time. And here's McConnell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Holiday. And the pass to Hauser. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Nesmith, the pass to Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Mikhailuk. It's good from long range. Mikhailuk's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers, Obi Toppin.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Grimes. The three-pointer, no good. Holiday against McConnell. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers another three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Count that one from Toppin.
3 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Holiday, the pass to Walsh. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Down low. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist by McConnell. And that's 15 points for Obi Toppin. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Walsh. Off target with his three. Indiana's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Now the pass to Jackson. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
This squad continues to impress and keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win for the Pacers.
the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miles Turner.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. They get the rebound. Queta. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Mathurin attacking. The rebound by Queta. Celtics on offense. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with it. From downtown. And the Indiana Pacers will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
80%, 74% for 3. 48 points in the paint. And they'll have more shots. 14 offensive rebounds. Jeez, all picks. We was not getting those. We should have had 44 boards. Should not have had that many offensive rebounds. 9 points off turnover. We have more turnovers. Biggest lead, 63. So you play basketball. quarter 85%. I must have some crappy quarters. Second quarter 93. My third and my fourth quarter must have been nasty. Third quarter 64%. Horrible at threes. Horrible at the three. Yeah, my second half kind of sucked. 6 blocks though. 6 blocks, 6 blocks. It was a block. 15 dunks. Genius. He only had 1 3. Well, good. Not the same. Oh, he was good. Lighten it up. He had 3 dunks though. Jalen Brown. Miles Turner, 28 points, 12 boards, double-double, assists and steal. 4 out of the 6 blocks was Miles Turner. 4 dunks, 4 threes. Halliburton, after every Miles Jordan, he missed 2 threes. 2 of his field goals. That would have been 10 out of 11. 19 points, 2 boards, 13 assists, facilitating and scoring. Got a steal, 4 dunks. Obi Toppin, Baby Diamond, 15 points. James Walker, 11 points. And a block. No dunk. 10 points. Harper from the field. Lee Smith. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. What's wrong with that nigga's eyes? His eyes is looking different ways, man. Look at all these things. Jarris Walker. Wow. Perfect. Lim hard. Just to sit, he's just out there chilling. Mid-range. Steve Lee. Sorry, Miss Jackson got one done. That was his 2 points. Get that out of here. Done. Boards. Lee Smith had 2 dunks. Duncan. Steve Lee. Over tied and Baby Diamond. Perfect. Finesse. Duncan. Coming down with 4. Steve Lee had 3 of those. 1, 2. Steve Lee, 3. Kind of third, but you took the spurt. 19 points, 13 assists. A steal, look at that little steal. 4 dunks. And that was from the steal. Mid-range. Scoop it out. That's the steal. Give me that. Finesse. penalties. Miles Turner got the burner. 28 points, 12 boards and assists, a steal, 4 blocks, 4 dunks, 4 threes. Finesse. Finesse. Get that out of here, Porzingis. Duncan. Taking the ball. I said, get that out of here. Duncan. Get that out of here. Mid-range. That's when Miles Turner got the burner, you know what I'm saying?
Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Here, the race like a spaceship is flow. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with. Watch free pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count into my hands, crank. Road DSM on the beach, not the sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey, they wanna leave me, they act like they need like I do it alone. She wanna go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. No mercy, I show him no mercy, I really was watching the throne. They turning me down when my baby is asleep on each time.
What advice would you give to people looking to squad up with 4 of their teammates and climb the leaderboards in Pro-Am?
Best piece of advice would be to become a specialist in the role you have. Just because there's a lot of folks that kind of want to be well-rounded, but in those competitive modes, everybody kind of has a role. Everybody can't be Giannis. Everybody can't be KD all on the same team.
And then...
For the second starting at point, number 22.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Chicago Sky. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Sunia, and it's good to have you with us. Well, this league is filled with athletes. We know that, but these two teams specifically, athleticism really stands out.
Yeah, running the floor, making hustle plays. This might be exhausting just for us to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna wear me out, but at least we get chances to catch our breath and to run around out there. The conditioning of these players is going to be tested. A natural scorer, Williams has a bunch of dribble moves she can unleash.
To the middle. Pass to Cardoso. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Here's Minnesota. Outside Williams. McBride with the ball. And it's off from three-point range.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Cardoso. Shepard pulls it in. And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Well, how nice of a teammate. I mean, after all the time, Vandersloot sets her up, provides the pass for Courtney, knocked down a shot of her own.
And the basket by Collier.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Carter. And she can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's McBride. With the second effort, rejected by Ariel Atkins. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Well executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Here's McBride. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Now Shepard. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Vandersloot. They get it again. Cardoso. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Here's McBride. Collier right side. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college because she was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
Now here's Atkins. The shot's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Here's Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's McBride. Chicago with the rebound. And here is Vandersloot. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Here's the 3. Vandersloot outside. Inside. Cardoso. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Love the awareness from Vandersloot. She usually makes the right read in the pick and roll.
Here's Smith. Pass to Shepard. Collier. And the Lynx miss again.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good for that.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Sky. They're up by 8. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Good effort, very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
And the Chicago Sky winning their first title back in 2021.
Yeah, but since then, they've lost almost all of that title team roster. They lost in the first round last year, and now they're retooling with some major draft picks this year. It's a new era for sure.
For 3, Kia Nurse gets a 3-pointer to fall.
When Nurse is dialed in, she can easily hit from beyond the arc. She finds her spot and sinks it.
Pass to Carlton. Juhas with it. Peely. Uhas. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Jefferson. To the inside. Onion Wade. Great pass to set up the land.
More than happy to mix it up inside. Onion Wade, a physical big.
Pass to Peely. Onion Wade grabs the board. Chicago leading. Outside Williams. Knocked away. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Heidemann. Rebound Chicago.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Pass to Banham. Nurse. And again, it's the sky for G.
You can't just let a player like Kia Nurse get comfortable because she shoots it well on catch and shoots.
And here's Heidemann. To the paint. Here's Peely. Goes back up. And she lays it in.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And it's the sky ball. Jefferson outside. Banham. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And not even halfway through the season, injuries already taken a toll.
Well, I feel like team depth has never been more important. You know, there's a faster pace now, more possessions, and that can break down your body a little faster.
Hence, the ongoing advancements in sports science, strength and conditioning, and the treatment of injuries.
It's a deflection. Here's Carlton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Kia Nurse the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Three-pointer. And again, Chicago with a three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napisa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. The Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McBride, defended by Nurse. Pass to Shepard. Down low. Collier inside. Defended by Atkins. Excellent D there from Ariel Atkins. To the inside. Here's Reese. Down and goes. Third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Williams to stop the run. Here's Shepard. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. On offense, here the Sky. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
And their offense, red hot. They've really turned it on.
Yeah, I don't know if they can play any better. They're making it look easy offensively.
Now here's Collier. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Reese with it. From the arc. Oh, right at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Sky out in front, opening a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, straight open. Look at that. Knocking it down in the paint. Mid-range. They're knocking out threes. Straight Wells Fargo.
As we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Kia Nurse has been sensational.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Now here's Smith. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Williams. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Now here's Carter. McBride covering. Outside Carter. Reese. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Reese. That's good, and so Courtney Vanderpool gets the assist.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. One of the stories here, Angel Reese getting it done.
She's been taking it to the rack all game long. If they don't find a way to slow her down, it's going to be a long night.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now Heidemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Carlton. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now it's Reese. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Now here's Cardoso.
2 minutes.
Pass to Atkins.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Reese. And that one good.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the middle, Reese. Out of bounds, it'll be Lynx ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Peely. Inside, Uhas. And here's Zandalicini. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Heidemann. No good from outside. Now here's Atkins. To the paint. Yes, it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 for 12 shooting tonight.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Peely, Reese defending. Here's Zandalicini. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Miller. Steps back and drains the J.
Well, they gave her some room, and she just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Allen. Back to Atkins. Here's Allen. The three. Heidemann grabs the miss. Poked loose and stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sky out front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Oh, this was some artistry right here. Great decision on where to go with the ball and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way, Tim. It's true team basketball.
It's just so much fun to watch.
Not the ones that Angel Reese with the crease.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Jefferson with it. Pass to Banham. And that one drops.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
And the foul on Williams.
Personal foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for Minnesota, Courtney Williams.
Now here's Peely. She's guarded closely. Pass to Williams. Here's Shepard. Jefferson pulls it in. Up top, Williams. Shoots over Peely. Williams can't get it to go. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Heidemann. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Shepard. Here's Peely. They get it back. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Jefferson outside. Pass to Onyenwere. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
So you go back to her college days. Onyenwere has put a lot of work into her three-point shot, and we're seeing the results.
And here are the Lynx now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Now Shepard. Outside Williams. The putback. Gets another look. Rebound Chicago. Now Jefferson. Down low. And Williams gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Now here's Miller. On the wing, Courtney Williams. And again, no good by Minnesota. And here's Jefferson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Chop up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian. Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Heidemann. Shot to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Williams.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Here's Jefferson. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a three. Drains the three-pointer.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Here's Allen. Back to Jefferson.
Jefferson plays with unbelievable energy.
Now here's Williams. Here's Heidemann. Diamond Miller for three. But they get it back. And that's a foul called on Allen. That's a reverse foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Courtney Williams for three. Drops in the tray.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
To the inside. Pass to Allen. Nurse right side. Shoots over Miller. The shot by Nurse, no good.
You know, if the shot's not there for you, sometimes you just got to recognize it. Don't shoot.
Not quite sure what her mindset was there, but that was not a good shot.
The three on the money.
The three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up.
Play for 12 and 3. No free throws. Bench had 32. This league 37 is talking about bench was under in the game. 21 assists. They have 9 offensive rebounds. First quarter sucked. 54%. Second quarter, beautiful. 5 for 5 for 3. With the crease. 21 points, 1 3, 6 4. Active with the block. Lead. Man. Coming down with it. Finesse. Coming down with it. Steve Reed. Steve Reed. Steve Reed. Reese. Actually had a 3. Steve Reed at the buzzer beater 3. To the hole. 4. There's money like that.